Hey. I think I'm recording. All right. So I just wanted to come back on here after a very beautiful and long evening. Um, Let me make sure this is loud enough for you all to hear me. It's your girl AniYa A. And okay, I had a very powerful interview this evening with Mr. G, aka Abdelado Guerrera. And I just wanted to come on here to do a quick recap. It's 1:30 in the morning. I have energy still, which is insane. I've been sleeping most of the day, so by the time the evening rolls around, I have a little energy left. But anyway, for those who will be watching later, I'm just, working around the clock and I'm just testing all my devices to make sure that they're working and that, I'm producing the best, shows and platforms I can for the people and also for my future, my legacy here. And in doing so, I'm interviewing the greatest of the greats, right? And in particular, I got to interview this brother this evening who's been really working hard behind the scenes and making a great name for himself in these streets. And so tonight we had the opportunity to speak and get on my platform. He's working to complete, well, actually the Dr. SEBI documentary is finished. So we'll be dropping information about that where you guys can check that out. I know some great things about the Dr. SEBI uh, documentary that's going to be coming out very soon. God willing, fingers crossed. He's working with Nick Cannon. He's been interviewed. Mr. G, excuse me, has been interviewed all over, these real high profile places like the Breakfast Club, Tasha K, and just a number of platforms that have, taken his profile and really shot it up. And so I just wanted to come on because it was an honor for me to interview him, but most importantly, discuss the health disparities that we face as Black people. Excuse me, I guess I am getting tired. Ooh, excuse me. And him getting to really share with us, the things and the problems that he's endured with his sister, who Dr. Sebi helped get alkaline and helped get on track for a number of years. So if you don't know the story, his sister, Mr. G's sister, was diagnosed with lupus, and Dr. Sebi was able to help Mr. G and his family, i.e., his sister, maintain a healthy way of living for years after the doctors basically gave her no hope. Because Dr. Sebi was able to get her alkaline. And I'm very, very, very big on the natural health thing, the natural vitamins, anything that is from the earth for us to take in our bodies. And the reason being is because of my rare conditions as well. So during our interview tonight, even Mr. G talked about it and like, said, Anaya, you need to tell your story, sis. You have a very powerful story. And I do. But as I mentioned to him, I'm very conscientious about how I share my story, about what I endured and encountered after getting some healing advice. This whole world of homeopathic natural medicines is a very dangerous situation when you can heal the body holistically and you don't have to go to these doctors and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to have a natural way of living and have the items from the earth, the natural nutrients from the earth, the vitamins from the earth, the herbs from the earth, right? So I'm really proud of Mr. G for all the work he's done, but also, I'm looking forward to seeing where, he's going next, where we're going with the Anaya A show and our platform, and also just, just doing the work and loving what we do. So I just wanted to say those few comments in these few minutes. Also, I tested my platform just a little bit ago with the Zoom thing. If you all have any suggestions of what I should be utilizing, whether it be VIX, I think it's called VIX, or StreamYard. I think I had a problem with StreamYard and I wasn't very pleased with StreamYard years ago when I was on it. But I need a platform that can have YouTube and Facebook and all of the platforms merge and be on one place so that I don't have to have a number of devices because you guys don't even know I have like 6 devices, cell phones, iPads, you name it, laptops. It's so much. And I want to be able to condense and have everything come off one place. All right, guys. Well, it's your girl AniYa A, and I'm just so happy that we were able to chat, even though it's 1:30 in the morning. I gotta get to bed. This baby gotta go to bed. By the way, real quick, do you guys see my wall? That's my wall of all my sonogram pics of my baby boy, King Ayim Nere Victor Nikiema. At least he doesn't have a thousand different letters in his name. There's a young lady that has a very famous story. She was on Oprah Winfrey and everything, and her name has 1,000 characters, i.e., letters in it. So my son, yes, he has 5 names. 4 are like the names that myself, his grandmother, i.e., my mother, and my hubby have given him. However, uh, his last name is a pretty hard one as well. So I hope nobody makes fun of my son in the future. That's another story. We'll talk about that later. But either way, I'll be back on Wednesday night with Team ECI, where we talk about increasing our wealth and decreasing our debt. Again, shouts out to Mr. G, to Tasha K, and to all the great, wonderful people that we get to communicate with on a daily basis. Stay tuned. It's your girl AniYa A, just building and growing the AniYa A show. I used to be very afraid and shy about doing this, and just, really reluctant, but I'm getting stronger now and I'm so proud of myself. So see you guys very soon. Thank you for tuning in, and be blessed. Follow me on Instagram, TheAniYa show, SHOW, and on Facebook, you already know, AniYa A period.